Okay, so we are going to get into name portrait 1, the charming Enchantress. So if your name is Aggie, Agna, Agnella, Agnes, Anna, Anastasia, Anastasi, Annis, Anstasi, Anstance, Anstis, Cameo, Edwige, Etonette, Fern, Filberta, Filberte, Filbertha, Filberthe, Felida, Felipe, Phyllis, Felida, Phyllis, Hedwig, Hedwige, Ennis, Inez, Iris, Lavender, Lavi, Leocadi, Leopolda, Leopoldina, Leopoldine, Nera, Narda, Nessa, Nessie, Nessie, Nesta, Nesa, Nokomis, Nova, Novia, Oana, Perdita, Phil, Filberta, Filbertha, Filberthe, Filberte, Philippa, Philippine, Phyllis, Philida, Philly, Philippa, Philippa, Phyllis, Phyllis, Philida, Phyllis, Pippa, Riva, Sasha, Signa, Sil, Silva, Silvana, Sylvia, Sylvie, Stacy, Stasia, Stacy, Steffa, Steffi, Steffa, Stefana, Stephane, Stephanette, Stephania, Stephanie, Stevina, Stefina, Stephanie, Stevana, Stevania, Stevana, Stevinia, Stevie, Sil, Silva, Silvana, Sylvette, Sylvia, Sylvian, Sylvie, Tempesta, Tempest, Yanez, Yanez, Zilva, or Zilvia. So the name profile is Agnes, and these are all the associated names. But, all right, I'm going to read from the profile, and then I will read the details. So the name Agnes, or any of those ones that I just listed, is associated with the messenger pigeon. It's associated with air. It's lead crystal, associated with Libra, associated with tobacco, and associated with green. So for each profile, this author breaks it down into an element, an animal, a mineral, a sign, astrological sign, a plant, and a color. Which is interesting. I wish I could show you maybe I'll take a picture of the map and show it at the end, the profile chart. Informative. So, the charming Enchantress. Basic character. You tend to be high-strung, intensely emotional, and sometimes super sensitive. Your nature is restless, flighty, fast-moving, and sometimes capricious. Communication is intrinsic to your nature, as is your need for self-expression. However, there are times when you are outspoken and talk before you think. Your communicative mentality is associated with the carrier pigeon, your special animal totem. Your psychology. Despite your charm, you're not that easy to get close to, and that is mostly because of your mood swings. You can go from the heights of excitation to the depths of despair in record time, but luckily, your down periods never last long. In general, you enjoy a lot of attention. However, at the same time, you're capable of giving out the same concern to others. Although you have an expansive, outgoing personality, emotionally, you are an introvert who enjoys long periods of time alone. Your outward self-confidence sometimes masks deep-seated insecurities. At the same time, your will is strong and your determination powerful. How you act and react in the world. You tend to be fantasy prone and easily enthralled by unusual experiences. At times, your flighty and capricious behavior conceals a wish to escape. Discipline and structures are essential for your productivity. At work, you resent supervision and take it as an invasion of your privacy. Your deep intuitive personality. You are astonishingly intuitive, which adds to your attractiveness. However, at the same time, you can appear distant and flighty. Essentially, you are as evanescent as smoke. It is not surprising that the tobacco plant is your plant totem. Not only are you elusive, but you are also highly changeable, both in terms of how you think and how you feel. Your intelligence. Your mind is explosive, your energy prodigious. You have the ability to synthesize ideas in record time. Your intelligence is both vast and comprehensive. However, because you are so impatient, you tend to be poor at details. An intense curiosity consumes you, and when you are studying something you love, the results are spectacular. However, discipline should be developed at a very early age to help you master the subjects you snub out of disinterest. You have a very quick mind, a fertile imagination, and are so adaptable that you can adjust to almost anything. Because monotony makes you miserable, you are best suited in a vital profession that is both dynamic and exciting. You could be anything from a flight attendant to a writer to a public relations person. However, whatever career you ultimately choose, you have to feel that it excites you far more than it confines you. Your emotional nature. Emotionally, you are moody, changeable, and prone to swing between extremes. At times, you are tempted to use your bad moods to control those around you. You surround yourself with friends among whom you spread yourself thin. Not only is your personality complex and contradictory, but you seem to be attracted to that quality in other people. Failure makes you despair, but because nothing keeps you down for long, you're soon off and running in a new direction. Although you embrace high standards of behavior, at times your capriciousness can create havoc to those around you. When it comes to loving, you are hasty, impulsive, and whimsical. Because you are so fantasy-oriented, there is often a great gap between your idea of a person and what that person really represents. Security is essential to your sense of well-being. What you must work to develop is a sense of stability. Your health and vitality. While your health is generally good, you tend to be accident-prone due to impulsiveness. Broken bones and kidney ailments are your nemesis. Because you are so mentally energetic, you rarely get enough sleep and you have a tendency to indulge in all sorts of stimulants. Balance, order, and a calm regime would prove to be greatly beneficial. The social you. You are enticing, delicious, and disarmingly attractive. Your personality literally lights up the world. You are outgoing, fun to be with, and you love constant excitement, being the center of attention and always a lot of change. Oh, that's what you love. Okay. Because you are so restless, you love to change houses, friends, and habits every few months or even minutes. When you really want something, your willpower is overwhelming. On the other hand, you have a hard time disciplining yourself to do the things that disinterest you. You change your mind and your emotions according to the circumstances. However, although your behavior can be extremely trying, your personality is so irresistible that you always come out the winner. Well, that is interesting, and I am curious of all of you with one of those associated names with this profile. How did that hit? Like, did that resonate? Did that feel like it was like an accurate portrayal of your identity, your emotions, your intelligence, your health, your activity? Definitely curious about that. Also curious what careers you may have ended up in. There's going to be a lot more where this came from because there's 79 name profiles. And again, this is Pierre Le Ruzic. Love to hear the feedback. Thanks.